Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Green Planet. In the last video we survived the dust storm, and I'm going to put that in air quotes. But also need to go dismantle a couple of my sensor towers that have been previously destroyed. I'm already running low on electronics yet again, but trying to get the space elevator up and running. That's going to be my focus, like the last video, in this one too. I want to get all of the parts needed for this. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of turn it off again because we're down to 61. I'm not going to be super comfortable until I get a bunch of machine parts in here. I'm trying and failing. Wasn't this building already destroyed? Oh. I guess it got destroyed again or something? I don't know. Well, the meteor storm is now over on this section of the map, which is okay, because it's not coming down on top of my stuff. Always good. We're ripping through the water requirements. Note, I'm at a full percent per soul, so in 60 days, I'm going to have 100% water. By soul 300, we'll have all the water we need on the planet. Note, I don't have a lot going on with the atmosphere right now. I'm still at 0 on that. I'm at 30% there, 0 on vegetation. And as soon as I feel like I've got most of the dominoes set up, but I'm still waiting for that one key domino to come into play before everything falls into place. Right now, that is the space elevator, because space elevator can export large amounts of rare metals, and I'm getting export prices of 24 million right now. I can export 100 at a time, so I'm getting 2.4 billion per. Electronics are quite expensive right now due to inflation, and inflation's cycled, I think, let's see, 11 times already. So the sooner I get this up, the sooner it'll be, the sooner I can start exporting it, getting some money, bringing down the materials I need so I can put down a molehole mine. And then I got to use essentially all the products in the molehole mine, namely the rare metals, to get more electronic or machine parts, to export more stuff, and just keep that going until I'm in a somewhat comfortable position. I do like this quartet I have up here. Over here, I just have the one. I mean, I could easily add others into here, but at the same time, to do that, I would need to build some, I don't know. Do I need to? They might dust each other quite a bit, but if I can do that. I mean, they're far enough away, they might not dust each other all that much. Let's see, how far do you extend? Over to here? There we go. Cool. We've got plenty of metal, so that's not a concern. The limiting factors are the things that you usually produce with people to get in here. Don't want to bring people down yet, and I still have eventually, probably, if I really wait until I get everything at 100%, this is going to take a month of Sundays, so I might just forego the forestation plants and just do the seed vegetation missions. I'd have to do that 20 times. Is it dusting a lot right now? Not dusting all that much. That's good. Okay, that's fine. So I don't want to add, like over here, absolutely I want to have these scrubbers going to dust each other, because this is also a high quality deposit. This one's away from everything. That's really the only reason that I'm not going balls to the wall with this one, because this outpost has been very poorly performing for me. We got all of the concrete out of here. We're working on all the concrete that's over here. It's just not producing a ton of stuff for us right now. Eventually, yeah, I'll need to get my hands on it. Let's see, 843, 470. There's 2,000 over here in the Lake District, but I'm not convinced I actually want to go grab it. Plus, by then I'll most likely have the excavator going as well, and I will have nearly infinite concrete. Right, this rocket's almost to Earth. This one's coming back. Yeah. So, I think the play... Got an itch. Is... This one's only going to be there one time. The big kicker, of course. These are now 189 million. These are 210 million. It's essentially 2 rockets just to get 35 machine parts. So I got 35 in here. I got another 35 on the web. Got 52 here. It's going to take, if I'm mathing it right, 2 more... Like this shuttle, 1 more shuttle, and probably a 3rd shuttle to get all the materials we need. Thankfully, this one's almost here. I don't need the fuel, thankfully. I'm maxed out on fuel at the moment. Oh, we are out of food depots. Maybe I should, yeah, shoot. Food for polymers. I hope there's a, it's gonna have to be a fan patch. It must be a fan patch to have these other colonies willing to trade the advanced resources like machine parts and electronics. I think they should be able to say, "Oh yeah, we'll do this for you, but you got to give us something awesome in response." I think that should be something that a modder, if it hasn't already been done, should really look into. Thankfully, I've got 273 already rare metals kicking around. Let's go ahead and build a 2nd depot for that. I'll put it next to this one. I'll just put it right at the end of here. What the hell? Okay, hang on. Okay, I was seeing something weird on my screen right down here. You can go back a few seconds, just check to see if... I think it was just the wind turbines doing their thing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and kick it up here. Cool, you haven't needed maintenance. You've never needed maintenance. Good stuff. I'm just going to max these out, just so they're always covering each other. And so far, I mean, the artificial sun has been up and running for a very long time, and it's never needed maintenance. Always good. Alright, rockets coming in. Let's time how long it's going to take to head out. I should actually have my stopwatch going for it. If I did it right, it's going to be less than a day. There we go. Bunch of fuel coming off. And these guys were storing fuel on site, which is good that we've gotten them, that we're kind of using these. Take care of it. We'll go ahead and do that, because we still have like 15 food on the BSC rocket. And eventually, I'm hoping BSC decides, hey, we'll totally sell you stuff now. I'd like that to come back. Alright. He's on his way back. This one's here at 40%, hopefully. Get here, on your way back. In the meantime, I could do more GHG stuff. Or, yeah, I'm gonna need domeless farming, but again, domeless farming isn't the biggest priority right now. It's just to essentially guarantee an inexhaustible supply of food, which I don't need. Let's get rid of that one. I am actually going to go for the growth stimulators first. I don't want to do this one until I actually have folks on the ground. This one I'll do as well. Terraforming subsidies, conservation landscaping, plasma cutters, and I'll just knock out Life from Mars just to knock it out. It's been 200 some days since I started research on it. And when I do bring a rocket full of people up, which is going to be a ways out, I can just have them come right away. And I want to have Like, all the sexy colonists, all the gurus, all the geniuses. And they're all going to be amateurs, which is great, because I don't need to worry about specializations. I can train them at a Martian university, which I also need to research. Okay, there we go. Putting all the food on here, that's good. And let's put all the extra polymers we need down here. Oh. Duh. What am I doing? How about I just put a rare metal storage right there? I can just store up everything I'm bringing in. Granted, yes, this does take machine parts. Not the greatest idea, but... no, we've got the materials to do it. We've got plenty of metal being pulled out right now. And other than fuel, it is, like, the abundance resource. I can probably put, like, metals, rare metals, and I was going to do this, and probably still will. Once this comes online, like, put, like, a single depot over here. It's like, oh, you need to have, like, 5 and 5 over here. This thing needs to have everything else stored up. I also know with the last war, the mystery that we're going to be doing, we do eventually need to have the ability to bring down absurd amounts of materials. And have that ready to go, because the war is going to get to a point where we're not going to be able to bring anything in. And with how my colony goes, I'm pretty dependent on Earth for stuff right now. So having a large stockpile of readily available materials is going to be a good thing. There we go. Cool. I can even disable this one and just say, oh, I want to have 30 here. I don't even know where those guys just ran off to. There we go. The idea is to have like 30 readily available here, so when a rocket comes in, we can just beep boop, grab it and go. I am going to demo this depot, actually, so the drones can just collect it and move it either to here or to here. And they immediately just filled up this thing with it instead of putting it into the storage where it should be going, damn it. Ay. Oh yeah, they filled this one. To 25 here, just...
other forces took control over the broadcasting channels. I fled to America,
I'm gonna put like 200 over here. Just try to get this stuff off of this.
It was very successful and grew into today's public service network, the least corrupt network on Earth. And now for some music.
Again, I want this to have 30. I don't know why the game is not figuring this out. I do not want this to have 180 right here and in an easily strikeable distance from a Meteor. Granted, this one's next to an MBS-2, but we've got a little bit of overlay where this one's located. That's good. China's willing to keep giving me 15 polymers for all that stuff. I'll take it. Alright, you're almost here. Cool. We'll get you set up. We'll offload you and get you the heck out of here again.
Cold wave approaching.
Ooh, got another one of you guys coming. I'm not super concerned. I'm really not. And again, once I get the core heat convectors, it's not a problem. 50%, you're clear. Europe is willing to give me a ton of food, so let's go ahead and grab that. Yep. Got a nice little swarm going here. Grabbing all the machine parts that we're going to need. Downside is I think that this game does, well, it does make sense, prioritize loading up the fuel compared to the rare metals. Alright, so that one's ready to go, but we're still waiting on half of our... I'm going to high prioritize this thing, actually. I'm going to high prioritize Sledgehammer. And Glitterhoof will also be a high priority once it comes back. It's like, as soon as it gets in, offload it, load it, go. Just to keep the just to keep this cycle going. Of course, once this comes online, Glitterhoof won't need to be going back and forth as much. Get the heck out of here, just 60-30. Not a full pit stop style, but I'm liking it. I'm trying to think if I actually miscalculated. If I'm going to need actually a third full shuttle here. Hang on a second. Okay, no, yeah, I just need one more shuttle. So let's go ahead and put that back where it was. There we go. That might be off a little bit from where it was, but, close enough. Next, we've got 45 in here. It said 120. So if I bring up another 35, I should be fine. And we should, be getting enough. Actually, I might be able to get 40 back. And even with the cold wave, this is totally fine for me. I can keep this operational, even with the extra power drain. You're off. You've been turned off. What about you? You turned off? Let's turn you on for maintenance purposes. These aren't needing a ton of maintenance that often, so I think I did a good position doing that there. I'll take that. I do want to make some extra battery packs somewhere, maybe kind of like around this. That would actually use a bunch of polymer, so let's look into that.
Funding received.
I've never done this. And all the times I've... Oops, you... Nope. Crap. Delete you. Alright, so... Yeah, we gotta wait till Sledgehammer gets there, obviously. Had a feeling. But I can work around that. I'll call an audible. Again, it's not the prettiest, but the point is just want to have extra power. And right there, that works because I can slap in... You know what I'm thinking of here. Yeah, just a straight power accumulator there, and there, and there. Is there any concrete and any polymer in this area? Oh, there's polymers here. Oh, I think they're all, yeah, they're all running this stuff. They're all helping unload the rockets here. Okay, I'm gonna turn you off again because we're almost out of machine parts. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna, whoops. No fuel, no food, no rare metals, no electronics, and I want to have like 20 here at all times. That should help us get the space elevator up and running, just having all the necessary materials on site. Oh, actually, polymers are set. Didn't realize we'd already got through those. Cold wave's a day out. We're going to get just an absurd amount of power accumulation here. How much does the grid currently have? We've got... so right now it's 13,000. And while that's... I'm actually going to take that call, and I'm going to let the game go. I'll be back in a little bit, folks. After a big old gap, I was talking to a relative overseas here. The space elevator is done. Got all the materials in. It is now sold 241. I'm still doing some trading with other folks, but Sledgehammer, actually Glitterhoof, is not going to be doing the multiple route. This is going to be coming up here empty. Space elevator, awesome. I did think, I know, dangerous. So we got that. We can export now 100 rare metals on the space elevator. I was thinking, what would be the harm in putting the molehole mine over here? Well, first off, the uneven terrain, which I can't freaking figure out. It keeps saying it's uneven in this area, but I've flattened this one like 4 times now. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do a full export in a second. I did also finish this deposit. It's completely gone. It's just like all the money in South Park. It's gone. But we're going to do an export here in a second. It's going to be a crap load of money heading out the door.
Dust storm approaching.
So many problems. Alright, so let's do ahead and... so space elevator, the electronics now are half the cost that it were initially. So I'm just going to order up like 30 and like... I'll order like 20 and 15. It's going to burn through most of my money. However, crap load of cash coming in now.
Funding received.
$2.4 billion. Thank you.
We
Now,
have a delivery on the space elevator.
I got 25 and 25. That's totally fine. But now it's only 99 million for those. And just doing this again. Hey, look. That's getting me a huge amount of the way to getting the molehole mine going. So, let's start planning this. That's actually not a bad way to do it. Just kind of hook it in right there. I like it. Do I like it? Then again, I could just kind of stick it over here. Like right on this section. Right there. I'm not opposed to that either. Okay. Because I already have one MDS in play here. And I just need to take 300 machine parts. Hey, look, I have access to a shitload of machine parts. Let's go ahead and make this happen. I think, like I said, I was waiting for that one moment, one opportunity. Seize everything you ever want. No, wait, I can't sing. I can't do Eminem. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy Eminem's music. Hang on. Let's go ahead and salvage. I'm gonna do that. Beep, boop, cable to that, because it'll hook in there. Let's turn that one off. I want these guys to be built first, obvious reasons. And then I'm going to put another MDS. Actually, no. I'm going to need to put a second MDS up here, and I'll put it. I'm going to do it on both sides of it, because why the hell not? I'm feeling kind of crazy right now. Alright, you are fully loaded. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing when I did that. That number I need to be looking at. Okay, yeah, money, cool stuff. Don't need to do. I actually don't need to do any trading.
On the space elevator.
Pretty much once this rocket arrives, I'll go ahead and spend the last of the electronics I have on that. I can order up more very quickly. I need to start getting the rare metals up, obviously. Duh. And thankfully this guy can just deliver them to the spot they need to be. I'll keep the metals there for now. But I want to put 3 more jumper shuttle hubs here. Once everything's up and running, mind you. Okay, you're going to be maxed out automatically because, hey, look, I can cover this and this. Yeah! Oh. It does kind of suck. So, the relative overseas is my dad.
Funding received.
He's working on some stuff right now. I don't think I'm allowed. I know he's working on some stuff overseas. It's nothing crazy. It's just that he's working overseas. He's a contractor. And I'm very close to my family. My wife is very close to her family. It's unfortunate my parents are halfway across the country, whereas my in-laws are down the road from me. Down the street implies they're in the same neighborhood in my mind. But I can't like just call up and say, hey, you know, do you want to come by for Sunday dinner? Like I can with my in-laws. My in-laws, I just want to call them and say, hey, we're making some dinner. Do you want to come by and have some? It's a very quick, they just hop in the car. They're here in 20 minutes. My parents, it's a, you know, 4-hour flight from Seattle and all that stuff, so. Go ahead and turn that off. Or get rid of that one, too.
We have a delivery on the space elevator.
Loving this. Okay, I've burned through all of my rare metals. So you're going to turn off. We're going to find you. I need a dozer, but I think... satellite, meteors. Yep. I'm going to capture meteors. I also need to set up some scrubbers here after I set up my jumper shuttles. Damn, these things are expensive. That's what I was talking about. Putting those 3 things like that. And then... set it up like that. I max out their range, and they start clearing each other. I think. Maybe not. Maybe these guys will not be freeing each other up. Oh yeah, I gotta get fuel over here too. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna put a single fuel depot.
Meteor incoming.
Show me. Damn it! There goes that sensor tower. I'll rebuild it. I think it actually takes me down to 5. I want to have 100 fuel available here at all times. Jumper shuttles will go ahead and start working that for me. This drone hub is absolutely going to need more drones eventually, because I'm not going to have enough for all of this. Now, granted, this one is also operating on it. They can it. No, it cannot. Unfortunate. But I do want to be able to keep these things as clean as... No, stop. Stop. Not that one. Stop that. Okay, yeah, they don't meet each other at all. That's unfortunate. But they kind of cover each other, these two enough, just for OCD's sake. Let's go ahead and drop that one back where it was. Cool, just need to put the electronics back. And these jumper shuttles now are just going absolutely bananas. The dust storm is going to shut everything offline, unfortunately. We are running lowish on machine parts.
Funding received.
Actually, we're low on concrete. Let's go ahead and do a trade. Let's do polymers for food, because I know we can get a good thing for that, and then we'll do food for concrete. I think we can get some decent trades out of that. There we go. China's willing to give me a crap load. And granted, I can get all of this back. Maybe. And China's also willing to give me 50 food for 38. So I'm giving 50 polymers. I'm getting 109 food and 38 concrete. That doesn't seem like the best, actually. You got dusted again, so let's go ahead and send our Explorer up for that. Come out here for our elevator. Let's see, I think I was about 19. Okay, I'm almost out of time for this video, unfortunately. Reason being, it was 19 minutes and then about 9 minutes here, so we're not going to finish this one up this video. Unfortunate.
Resources are low.
Which is totally fine. This dust storm's going to last 9 days. We do have a Capture Meteors mission going out. Yeah, wow. I ripped through all my money. That is impressive. The space elevator, it's a wonderful thing when you have when you have a lot of stuff to export. Not in this situation, though. Let's go ahead and shut down my refineries for the time being, because we're not going to need them. I just realized this is a really dumb place for a fuel depot. The fuel's going to be, like, out here. I have like 100 fuel there. I need to... Oh, crap. This one got hit by a lightning strike. That could be why. Alright, I'm pretty close to the 30-minute mark. I think this is a decent place to put a cut in here. We got the space elevator done. Awesome. We got the molehole mine being constructed. That'll be finished in the next video. I did also, during that gap, I got the core heat convector available. So that's the one I was looking for. 150 concrete, 100 metals, 50 polymers. Okay, she's done talking? Good. So 150, 150. This is going to improve the temperature of Mars, but it consumes water. It's essentially a giant subsurface heater. This is what I've been looking for. So that's what I'm going to be getting set up, hopefully, in the next couple of videos. I am pumping up Dyson Sphere program on my channel because I'm very much enjoying the game, and I really want you guys to go check that out, and gals, to go check that out, because it does remind me a little bit of Surviving Mars. You're going down to this planet, you're using a drone, in this case a mecha, to build this giant thing around a star. Of course, Frostpunk Fall of Winter Home has been coming out, Mars Horizon. I'm going to still go through that. I want to finish that series, and I probably won't continue it just because nobody's watching it. RTAA and Source, of course, coming out on Friday. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.